All right, we are ready for Game 3 of the 1990 World Series. This is a game called Clubhouse Baseball. I really enjoy it. Wish there was more seasons available and more players available. But that's not the case. We just have to work with what we have. And I do have all the players for this game. It's the Reds and A's series tied 1-1. We are in Oakland for Game 3. So let's look at the lineups. For the Reds, Larkin at short, Hatcher in center, O'Neill in right, Davis in left. Morris is DHing, Sabo at third, Benzinger at first, Oliver catching, Duncan at second base. For the A's, Ricky Henderson in left, Lansford in third, Canseco in right, Dave Henderson at center, Baines DHing, McGuire at first, Steinbach catching, Randolph at second, Gallego at short. On the mound, for the Reds, Tom Browning. For the A's, Mike Moore are the pitchers, a lefty and a righty. So the Reds do the lead off. Here is Barry Larkin stepping in the box. We read the dice low to high. Drop the high one. So 46 is a 22. 46 is an 8. We'll take the 8. Take the low. It's a line out to second base on a 6. And it is a 6. So we'll have to check for an error. 54-3 is Randolph fielding an error check. And it is a 3 is the high number. So it's going to be an error on Randolph. First on error. Right off the bat, it's an error on Randolph at second base. Larkin is aboard. Here's Hatcher. A 12 is going to be a 10 if bases are empty. 10 on Mike Moore, so it's going to be a 10. Runner on first. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-4. So Hatcher now first. Here's O'Neill. 34. 34 is an 18. 14, so we'll take the 14. And it's a single to left field. Runner advances one base. This was a 8-3 victory by the Reds, by the way. So first and second, nobody out. Here's Eric Davis with a 25 is a 15. 25 is a 13, R, meaning right-handed. Eric Davis is right-handed. So we'll take the 13. It will be in effect. Runners on first and second. Single, runners advance 2 bases. So that scores Hatcher. And O'Neill to third. They got a little merry-go-round going here with thanks to the error. But there is one away. First and third, Hal Morris. We get a 15. 15 is a 13. And a 19. We'll take the 13. The B means either right-handed or left-handed. So you'll take that every time. First and third, and a 13. Is a short fly to center field on a 6. And we have a 6 here. And a 2 here, which I did not check in that error. So we go to the ballpark card under SF and B2 ballpark card, and we look at 2. We have a 2 here, so we'll go to the runner on first and third. We look under 2. All right, so it's a short fly out to center And third base scores. Runner on third scores. So it's a sac fly, and Davis will hold. So 2 down, 2 runs in already. Here's Sabo. We get a 13. Is a 13. 13's a 5. If he's tired. He's not tired. Not applicable. So we take this 13. 13 on a 13. So runner on first. 13 is a fly to left on a 5. It's a 6. So a fly out to left. 2 runs though for the Reds in the first. 2-0. Bottom of the first. Here's Ricky with a 15. There's a 4. 12, so we'll take the 4, and that's a strikeout for Tom Browning. There's Lance for the 15. Is a 10. Double play's not in effect. 15's a 12, so we'll take the 12. Base is empty. It's a ground out to first on a 6, and it is a 6. And a 1 on the white die. So we'll take the 1 because we go to the ballpark card. Base is empty. It's a ground out to first. Here's Canseco, 33. Is a 4. A 0, so we'll take the 0 on a 6. 0, 6 is a 5. So we get a 5. It's a walk. That's what it is. Seiko walks. 2-out walk. Here's Dave Henderson. Triple twos. 22, 17. 22 to 19. So we'll take the 17. Runner on first. Is a fly. Short fly to right field on a 4. So it's a fly out to right. Top of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. Todd Benzinger with a 26. 26 is an 8. 20. We'll take the 8. It's a line out to second on a 6. And it is a 6, so we'll check the 2. Line out, a 1. So we go to the chart, a little chart, fielding chart. Base is empty. Line out. And we got a 1, so it's a line out. One away. Here's Joe Oliver. We get a 12. 12's a 4. 12's a 10. So we'll take the 4, and that's a strikeout. 2 away. Mariano Duncan, 11-0. 11's a 6, 0. And then we add the 6 here. Is a 23. So a 23, base is empty. Is a triple. Triple for Mariano Duncan. And he's at third base with 2 down. Barry Larkin, base wrap, scores a run. 34-17. 34-14. Runner on third. It's going to be a fly to right field on a 5. So no error check there. And they leave Duncan at third. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Cincinnati. Harold Baines, 24. 24 is a 5. 17. It's going to be a walk for Baines. So a leadoff walk to Harold Baines brings up McGuire. 44 is a 5. 44 is a 2 on Browning. So that is on a 5. Okay, that's going to be a check on the catcher, or a ballpark check. So it's a 2. It's a PC. And we get a no. So we'll go to the no. Runner on first. And we get the PC with a no. The wild pitch, runners advance 1 base. a wild pitch. Moves Baines to second. McGuire's still up. 24. The 5 again. 24-17. He's going to walk him. First and second, nobody out. Steinbach, a 14. It's a 12. 14R. He is right-handed. So we'll take the 14 with runners on first and second. Single, runners advance, one base. Single to left field. Now Baines could try to score, but a single to left, I don't think so. Bases loaded, nobody out. Willie Randolph. They are playing back. 12. 12's a 13. He is left-handed. 12's a 9 here, but we're going to take the 13 because he is left-handed. Bases loaded, which is not a good thing, actually. Single, runners advance, 2 bases. So Willie Randolph ties up the ball game here. It's a 2-run single. And bases, runners on first and third, and still nobody out. Here's Mike Gallego. 22, 0. 0 and a 6 is a 1. W. So a wild play. And we get an 11, or yeah, it's going to be an 11 with men on base. Missed foul out. Third baseman injured. We're not playing with injuries. So he fouls out to third. So that's a big out there. Here's Ricky, first and third. 36 is a 14. 36-13, but they're not empty. So 14. Runners on first and third. 14 is a single. Runners advance, one base. Single to left field. Man, that scores another one. First and second, 3-2 now, Oakland. Carney Lansford, 14 is a 12. 14's a 14 if he's right-handed. He is. Single, runners advance, single to left field, runners advance, one base. Runners advance, one base. Could try to score. Randolph is on second. And he is a 43 in the stolen base run category there. So let's see. Runner stretch. Let's hit the left field. Davis is a 63. He's going to try to score. Now we get a 3. Poor jump. Or actually, it would be right here. It is an error. If an error should result, the stretching runner reaches base safely and advances an additional base on the throwing error. Wow, that's not what we wanted at all. It's an error. So he scores. Plus the runners move up. He scores on an E7. That brings up Canseco. Runners at second and third with 2 down. Or actually 1 out. Yeah, just 1 out. 22 is a 4. So Canseco strikes out. 2 downers, Dave Henderson. 14 is an 18. 14 is a 14. If he's right-handed, he is. Second and third, right, a 14. Single to right field, runners advance 2 bases. Disaster here for the Reds. 2 more runs. 6-run inning. And since Baines is lefty, we're leaving Browning in. 35. 24. Ooh. 25 of men are on base. There are men on base. Or a man on base. Runner on first. 25 is a fly to center field. Deep fly. Fly out to center for Baines. But a 6-run inning for the A's makes it 6-2. We go to the third. It's going to be all for Browning. Billy Hatcher, 34. 17 and a 14. We'll take the 14. It's a fly to center on a 4. So 1 away. Paul O'Neill, 23 is a 12. 17. 17M, men on base. There's not. So we'll take the 12. It's a ground out to first. 2 down. Eric Davis, 22 is a 12 and an 18. It's a ground out to first. Back-to-back ground outs to the first baseman, McGuire. Bottom of the third, 6-2 Oakland. McGuire with a 55-15. 21 if they're empty, and they are, so 21. Ooh, I forgot I was going to change pitchers. I guess I'm going to leave him in there. So it's a fly out to left on a 6. And we have a 6, and we have a 4. So we'll take, we need to go to the fielder. Eric Davis. And 6 is, it matches his first number, so it'll be a fly out to left. 1 away. Here's Terry Steinbach, 45, 24. And Browning's not a left-hander, so, or a right-hander. So 45-17. It's a fly to center. .45 again. 45 is an 18. 17, we'll take the 17, fly to center. That's more like it. Top of the fourth, Hal Morris. Reds trailing 6-2. 22's an 11. And an 18, we'll take the 11. It's a ground out to third. On a 6. It's a 5, so no check. Chris Sabo, 13. 13. 13's a 5 if he's tired. He's not. So it's a 13 single to left field for Sabo. We got a ways to go to catch up here. 12 for Benzinger. 4. 4 is going to be a strikeout for Benzinger. 2 down. Joe Oliver, 22 is a 0. And a 3 is a 1. So we'll roll again. Look on Joe Oliver's card only. 34. 34 is a 19. Runner on first. And that's a fly to center on a 5. We have a 1. It's a short fly to center, so an SF. And well, 1 there, so a 1. Runner on first. Short fly. And it is a short fly out. So that ends the top of the 4th. Sabo stranded at first. Browning's giving up 6 runs. So I'm going to leave him in there. I think he's kind of righted the ship here. Rough inning, but 12. My Gallego has a 10. If bases are empty, they are. It is applicable, so we'll take the 10. It's ground out to short. I don't know why I wrote a 5, but 1 away. Ricky Henderson, 13 is a 15. 13 is a 22 if he's tired. And he is tired. I believe. Let me double check. So yes, he is tired. So it bites me in the butt. It is going to be a double for Ricky Henderson. Brings up Lansford. I think they're going to go to a new pitcher. And let's see. How about Rick Mailer, maybe? Rick Mailer. He's coming in. It's all for Browning. Mailer's a righty. Ricky at second with 1 out. It's Carney Lansford 11, 0. On a 4 is a 5. So it's going to be a walk. S means he steals second. Obviously he can't steal second because Ricky's over there. First and second, 1 out. Here's Canseco, 23. 11. 23 is a 17 with men on base. First and second, a 17. Fly to left. Short fly out to left field. 2 down. Dave Henderson. 24 as an 11. 17, so we have an 11. And it is a ground out to third. It's going to be a fielder's choice, but he's going to be a U5. He's going to step on the bag. So they get out of the inning without any more damage. Mariano Duncan facing Mike Moore. 11's a 0 on a 3 is an 8. 8, bases empty, is a line out to second base. 1 away, Barry Larkin, 26, 16, and a 26-20, but we'll take the 16 because he's right-handed. Single to right field. For Larkin, 1 out, 1 on. Billy Hatcher, 36, is a 15. And a 22, he's not tired. It's not applicable. 36 is a 15. We'll take the 15, single to right field. The runner can go to third if he wants to stretch it. Right fielder Canseco's a 63. He's going to try to stretch it. And we get a 6. And that was a 15. The short fly to right. Good lead, good jump. So we look here. Here it is, 63. We got a 6 under short fly. So good jump. So we'll roll. And the high die is a 6. And Larkin is a, well, we got to check his running. 63 or 63. So we matched the first number in those two numbers. And if you match the first number, he's safe. Under good jump. First and third, 1 out. O'Neill. Paul O'Neill. Let's hit one out of here. What do you say, Paul? 34, 18. 34 is a 14, so 14 runners on first and third. 14 single runners advance 1 base. Here come the Reds. There's no chance to try for an additional base. First and second, 1 run in. 1 out. Eric Davis, 34, 19. 34 is a 14. First and second. Single. Runners advance 1 base plus. Try for an additional. Hatcher could try to score. It was a single to left. So it might be a little tough. 54 for Henderson. Hatcher's running. He does have a 6 and a 4. He has a 6 and a 4 there. Let's try to score him. Are they going to try to throw him out? They're going to try to throw him out. Which means the runners will advance if they don't get him. They're going to let him score. So RBI single for Davis. Still 1 out. Runners at first and second. They hold them. 36. So 15. 22. Is he tired? He actually is tired. He's given up 4 runs. It's a 3-run, 7-inning guy. So he's given up more runs. So 36 is a 22. Runners on first and second. Triple. Triple for Hal Morris. And that scores 2 more. That's going to be all for Mike Moore. I know people were probably yelling at me to get him out of there sooner, but it's going to be Scott Sanderson. Came in the real game because Mike Moore did not go very long. He goes a little bit longer here. But Sanderson's going to come in. And he's got 1 out with Morris at third base. 4 runs in. It's a tie ball game, 6-6. Sabo. 13 is a 13. 13 is a 22. He's not tired. 13 is a 13. Runner on third. Single for Sabo. Yes, sir. Scores the run. 2 for 3 day for Sabo. It's now 7-6 Reds. They have come all the way back and taken the lead. Benzinger, 23, 10. A 9 double play is in order. And it will be a double play. So, what was it, a 9? It's a 4-6-3 double play. The 5 runs gives the Reds a 1-run lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Rick Mailer's going to stay out there. Here's Harold Baines. 56-22. We'll take the 22 because he is right-handed. It's going to be a double. Double for Baines. Big Mac. 35, 5. 25 men on base, and there are men on base. So runner on first, 25. Deep fly to center for Big Mac. He flies out to center. Baines could try to advance. He's not going to. Not with a 1-3. So Terry Steinbach now, 12 is a 13. If he's lefty, he's not. 13 is a 5. If he's tired, he's not. So, hold on. Wait a minute. 12, 10. I was looking at 13. 12 is a 13. Not applicable. 12 is a 10. We'll take the 10. Runner on second. So a 10 runner on second is a 5-3 put out. Ground out to third. Runner holds. Willie Randolph, 56. 21. Not left-handed though. 56 is a 20. So a 20 is a short fly to left on a 6. So we're going to have to check. We got a 2 here. A 2. So we'll check the 2. Runner on second. Short fly. And we look at the second number or the second result column on the little mini chart. It is a short fly out. So the short fly to left for Randolph ends the inning. A little dicey. Leadoff double goes to waste. We'll go to the 6th. Joe Oliver. I dropped one. There it is. 33. 33 is a 4. 5 if he's tired. It's not, so he strikes him out. Mariano Duncan. 13's a 13. 13's a 22. If he's tired, he's not. It's a 13. Single to left field. On base is empty. Single for Mariano Duncan. Brings up Barry Larkin. 46. 22. And a 6. So we'll take the 6. So line out to third on a 6. And we have a 1 here. Line out 1's no. Runner on first. Line out. No is a put out. Is a pop out. So 2 down. Duncan still at first. Billy Hatcher, 12. 10 if they're empty. And a 10 on Sanderson. It's going to be a 10 either way. It's going to be a ground out to short. Bottom of the 6th. Third inning for Mailer. That's appeared in, not total innings. This will be his third appeared in inning. Gallego, 44. 5. 44 is a 16, so we'll take the 5, and it's going to be a walk. Don't want to walk that 9 hole. Brings up Ricky. Good try to bunt. I think Ricky's going to... What is Ricky going to do? Let's see. Gallego, not a stealer. Good hit and run. If I remember how to do it. He's going to hit and run. So we get a 13. 13 is a short fly to left. Actually, I think we got to go to the card first. 13 is a 15. And 13's a 5. He's tired. He's not. So 15. 15. We get a short fly to right field. Let me double check this. Timeout. Okie dokie. So I was right. We get the number. It's a 15. And we have short fly to right. Now we need to check, roll again, check the right fielder, which is O'Neill. And we didn't match any of his numbers. 6 is the high die, 5, 4, or 2 is what we're looking for. So we match no numbers. So we come over here to under the no. Single, runners advance 2 bases. So the hit and run works. First and third. Carney Lansford up. Nobody out. Let's go with a pitching change. It's going to be Rob Dibble. We got to put a stop to this. Dibble, he's our man. They are going to be playing back. So first and third, Lansford, 25, 14, 25 is a 5, so he's going to walk him. Bases loaded. Canseco, 55, 21, 10. Bases loaded at 10 is a fielder's choice. 6-4, third goes home. That's if we're playing back, and they are. So this ties it up. First and third with Dave Henderson up. 13. 13's a 15. 13's a 4. Struck him out. But it's a 7-7 ball game. Top of the 7th, we go. Let's see, Sanderson. This will be his third inning. 45, 22, 45 and 11. We're going to take the 22 because he's right-handed. So a double to center for Paul O'Neill. Pretty big day for him. 3 for 4. Leadoff double. Eric Davis, 12, is a 4. Struck him out. Hal Morris, 24, is a 10. 24 is a 17. We're going to take the 17, though, because there's no double play in effect. 17, runner on second. It's a fly to right on a 6. It is a 6. Oh, we got a 2 here. My bad. 2. Short fly. And we got a 2. Runner on second. Runner on second. Fly out. Short fly with runner on second. It is a short fly out. And that was a short fly to what? 34. Center. Doesn't really matter. The batter's not going to advance. So 2 down. Sabo. We need a hit, buddy. 2 for 3. An 11's a 0 on a 5. There's a 4, struck him out. 11's a 0. We had the 5. It's 5's a 4, struck him out. Bottom of 7, leadoff double, wasted. Dibble is going to stay in there. Harold Baines, 12 is a 10. 12 is a 12. Bases are empty, so we'll take the 10. And it's a ground out to short. McGuire, 13 is a 14. 13 is a 4. Struck him out. Twelve is a 13. 12's a 12. We'll take the 12. It's a ground out to first. So we'll go to the 8th inning. And a new pitcher for the A's is going to be Gene Nelson. So we go to the 8th inning. Todd Benzinger, switch hitter. 23 is a 10. It's going to be a 10 either way. It's a ground out to short on a 5. We have a 6, so no need to check. Joe Oliver, 22, 0 on a 5. Is a 2. Fouls out to third. Two down, Mariano Duncan. 23, 10. And we already had that to ground out to short, but on a 5. So we may have an error. We got to check. Oh, shoot, what was this? I picked it up. I'm going to roll it. So we'll check the fielder. We'll check the shortstop. Gallego. We get a 6. Don't match any numbers. Base is empty. It's a ground out. So, grounds out to short. Probably would have happened anyway. Bottom of the 8th inning, Dibble's going to have to come out. It's going to be Myers. Willie Randolph. 11's a 0, 4 is a 5. Walked him. Brings up Gallego. He's going to bunt. I believe he is going to bunt. Let's see. Bunt sack ratings of 5.4. Sacrifice bunt. I think we still get the number. 33. It's a 4. And 33. It's a 22. It's a 4. 4 is going to be, and then we get the 4, and then we roll for his bunt sack rating, and we're looking. We got the first number. We matched the first number with a 5. It's a foul out to the catcher, since we matched his first number. Otherwise, it'd be a strikeout. We match the second, but he fouls out to the catcher. Brings up Ricky. 26-15. 26-9. We'll take the 9 because Myers is left-handed anyway. Fielder's choice, 4-6. Henderson at first. He's going to try to steal. He's going to try to steal here. How does that work? I can't remember. I think I could remember that. The catcher is who we're looking at, Oliver, 63. And we get a 34, or we get a 4, my bad. 63 and a 4, and Henderson is a 6. Myers pickoff is a -2, so it makes him a 4. So a 4 under 63, next to 63, and we get a 4. He's safe. The only chance there is a 4. He's automatically safe. Catcher 63. Run, stolen base rating is a 4. And we got a 4 as the high die. So stolen base for Ricky. He's at second with 2 down. Lansford, 13 is a 13. 13 R. We're going to take the 13 anyway. Runner on second. And it's a fly out to right field on a 5, so no check. We go to the 9th. Nelson comes back out. Top of the order, Barry Larkin, 15 is a 9. 15 is a 2. So it's going to be a foul out to first base. For Larkin. Billy Hatcher, 46, 22, 46, 17. Oh. It's going to be a fly to center. 22 is a double. But Nelson takes that away. Paul O'Neill. I can't get that die to roll. There we go. 23, 12. 23 is a 10, but we're going to take the 12 because it's going to be ground out to first on a 6. We have a 2 here. So ground ball and a 2. Checking the mini chart. Ground ball, 2. With 2 outs, it is a ground out to first. Reds go quietly in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, Randy Myers, second inning of work. 35. Canseco, 35 is a 17. 35 is a 25, bases empty, and they are. So it's a deep fly to left on a 6, and we have a 6. So we'll need to check, and we have a 5 here, so we'll check the fielder. Eric Davis. 6, 3, or 2, and we get a 5. So no match. Base is empty. Deep fly. It's a double. No match. Double for Canseco. Wow, leadoff double. Davey Henderson. 11's a 0 on a 4. And that's going to be a walk. Does put the double play in order. 13 for Baines is a 13. It's going to be a 13 runners on first and second. Runners on first and second. Single, runners advance 2 bases. Ball game. That is your ball game. Harold Baines comes through off Randy Myers and scores the winning run. Canseco leads off with a double and scores. And it's an 8-7 victory for the A's. So they take a 2-1 advantage here. As this was a sweep in real life, but the A's now lead it 2-1. So let's total it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hits for the Reds. Did have an error. Alright, so my camera died on me. To finish it out, it was 8 runs, 10 hits for the A's, 7 runs, 12 hits for the Reds. And as I was saying, when my camera ran out, it's 2-1 now. A's lead it as we march on with this best-of-7 World Series from 1990. So that'll wrap it up. Till next time, you guys take care and God bless.